Hey guys, how you doing? This is FalseBulls123, and this video is a little bit more personal. So, to make a long story short, I'm moving. I'm going to be leaving Coos Bay, and I'm going to be heading down to Medford. So my roommates, it was yesterday actually, they just came by and they said, hey, this isn't really working out between us. Like, we thought we could make it work, but we couldn't, and we're going to have to give you 30 days notice. And that was definitely a lot to take in. Definitely came as a surprise for me. I thought, we were doing pretty well, but sometimes things don't work out. And, I respect the decision. It was really their choice to begin with, and I hope that I can leave town, with amicability and stability and with, my friendships intact. And it's definitely going to be a difficult process for me. There's a lot I have to do, a lot I have to give up, and that's definitely going to be really hard for me to handle. One thing definitely is my car. I used to drive at least until this year, a 1997 Pontiac Grand Am. It used to belong to my grandmother's. It was built the same year that I was. I always kind of pictured it as sort of my grandfather clock, as a sort of heirloom that's always been with me my entire life. And I'm probably gonna have to sell it for scrap. That's the long and short of it. I'll probably do a video in the future where I just sit down, talk to the car, talk to you about the car, and because that way you can at least see a little bit of the inside of my life. So social media wise, I'm gonna try to stay on the platform. It's not something I want to give up because I'm really enjoying talking to you guys, spending all this time with you. But over the next few weeks, it's definitely going to be a bit difficult for me to upload at a regular schedule. If you're a fan of one of the other pieces of my content network, if you follow any of my blogs, or you're interested in my Bandcamp, I'm probably going to definitely be hiatus on that as well. Vlogging is probably the most cathartic of the content that I produce, and that's mainly going to be the main focus I have for any of this. Besides that, I'm going to be really busy. There's a lot of change in my life right now, and I just want to thank you for your patience and all of the stuff that you understand, that you're for your patience and your understanding. But the good news is that I'm going back home to Medford. I'm really excited. I'm really scared. I have family down there. I should have family to be able to take me in. I should be able to transfer, my job at Walmart to one of the Walmarts over there. And if not, I have a bomb-ass resume, and I'm sure that I can get a job really quickly. Or at least I can try my best to get a job really quickly. I know I'll make it on my feet. I know that I have a support system back home, but when you look at it and think, can I do this? It's daunting. It's definitely going to be a challenge. But it's not going to be any more of a challenge than what I've been facing recently. And I think I'm going to be a lot happier in my back home. Besides that, I'm not really sure what sort of content I'm going to be producing once I get settled back into Medford. I'll probably have some sort of hiatus until I can actually, get settled in, make sure that I'm stable, that type of thing, but I will be posting on Instagram, so you can always, keep track of that. And I think you guys will like it. To be honest, Coos Bay, it's a nice enough city. I don't like the people, and there's a lot of stuff around here that just really doesn't make me happy. And I think that getting away from this town, getting away from this location, being in a place that has, people I know and people I care about is going to be really great for, both me emotionally and for my mental health. Besides that, I'm definitely going to have to revisit the channel, see, what sort of ways we can tweak it to fit with the new content. I would still love to try to do community spotlights, which I know that I've been working on, but hasn't really been something I've been telling you guys about. Essentially, they would be interview videos where we talked with local people in town. So small businesses, nonprofit organizations, that type of thing that really shows the culture and spirit of the town. I also know that I wanted to show you travelogues, but given Medford, it might be a bit different from Come Walk With Me videos that I've been doing. The nice thing about Coos Bay is that it's a small town, and there's all these, you can walk anywhere you want to it. Medford's a lot bigger, and it's not going to be the same type of content just because walking to one place in Medford is already a trip on itself, not walking being the trip, And I'm sure that you don't want to see a mile of Biddle. It's a great street, but it's also just a freeway, and there isn't anything on there that's interesting. I mean, there's Withams, there's a few other things, but not anything that you'd enjoy watching. Once I get home, I might show you, my old house, my neighborhood, maybe something like that. I'm not really sure. I'm not really sure what, the following months are going to entail, or what sort of sacrifices I'm going to have to make, but I'm going to try to keep you guys updated. I'm going to try to keep you guys, in the loop. Anyway, I do have a lot of stuff I'm working on right now. Not with the Content Network, but with, this life change. And I'm just glad you guys, were out there and that you could listen. And I'm sorry that this wasn't probably the most funnest video you ever had. But before I go, I just say, fuck it, let's give you a room tour. So, this wasn't originally how I wanted to show you my room. I was kind of waiting till I had, more furniture, maybe, some stuff organized, but it is what it is, and I figure might as well get the truth, might as well find out my living situation. So, here's my bed, it's on the floor, followed by my nightstand, which is an unplugged mini fridge covered in all of my notebooks. And then I move on. So I have my graduation cap here, that painting I was telling you about in my archived room tour, and then my ukulele. Then, I have a bunch of other stuff here. This is basically knickknacks, my actual graduation, let's see, playbill, I don't even know what it's called. Then this is just a lot of loose papers. This is my not loose papers, this is actually my accordion file. This is where I keep all of my tax forms, I keep all my personal information. So that's definitely coming with me. And then I just generally use the rest as a copy. There's my art basket, followed by, let's see, the box and the unboxing video, more knickknacks. I usually keep my sunglasses and all my other stuff on here. Then underwear drawer, laptop, shirts. It's just scarves and hats and that type of thing. Followed by my shoes, my laundry soap, and I've just been shoving books in there because I haven't really had any place to put them. And so you can't really see out the window very much, but you can kind of see the yellow apartments. And then on my, windowsill is just a bunch of knickknacks. You've definitely seen my rock collection. I'll probably bring those home just because I know my mom will like them. And here is a, I don't know, little clay figure that I drew for no reason. Oh, sorry. So then I just have, this is my box of binders and notebooks. It's basically everything that I, keep for, writing and stuff. I'm going to have to, definitely parse it, so I'll definitely have a, I don't know, unpacking video there. And this wall is, let's see, it's a poster from one of the places I saw in high school, then a picture of my best friend Chris, picture of my parents with me as a kid, and then that little piece of paper was information about college language classes. The only thing, because of my associate degree, the only one I need to actually get into an online school for computer science is a language arts class. So that's really all I would need to actually continue my education, but given the ability to do so, might be unlikely for the next coming, months. Then it's a mirror followed by, let's see, my pipe baking supplies in the corner right there, my Blue Yeti microphone, and this is a box that I was keeping all my kitchen stuff in. I can probably, even the springform pans, everything else I'll probably either donate or just give to the kitchen. Well, my typewriter, which I'm probably going to have to pawn. And let's see, what else? We got this painting I did in art class, my hat collection, which definitely a few of these bad boys are not coming home with me. I always have a hat on the ground. And just goes into my closet then. So up top I have, a lot of books. I love, reading. Right here actually are my notebooks from culinary. So all four of these are the notes that I took. One of them is a master notebook, so eventually I'll actually go through them, write all the important recipes on one, and do something with the others. They're also the size of a stack of cards. So think of it, deck of cards. I don't really think that's too hard. I should have to justify keeping those. Then here's all my winter collection, and not winter, summer collection, and then my knife bag. Back here is just more shirts and the like. Oh, followed by my graduation gown. So, if you want to know, I was a culinary major. Ask me a question about that in the comments. I don't know. And then just down here is a bunch of, closet stuff. Sure. And I bet it wasn't liking the most. Best thing I've seen, I've been kind of mopey a little bit for this whole video, but I think you can, kind of understand the situation I'm in and that I'm not going to be the most, happy person right now. So, if you're please put, a message of encouragement. Just tell me any packing tips you have, any suggestions for, moving. And, I'm going to keep at this. I'm going to, I'm definitely going to be keeping vlogging because I'm really enjoying making content for you guys. And it's definitely a setback, but I think that this is, finally giving me the permission I need to cut my losses, cut my ties, and head back down to Medford. So, not the funnest content, I've got to admit, but thank you guys for staying with me, for listening, for, caring. I know I'm just, another talking face on the camera, but the fact that there's someone out there that, at least voyeuristically cares about my life makes me happy. You have a great day, guys. Send me all that good energy, pray, do what you gotta, or don't do anything at all. It's up to you guys, but, thanks for listening, and it's gonna be False Bulls 123 signing off.